It's cold.
Yeah, I have a boss that's making me go out, and I think the wind chill said it was 26 degrees to put some lime down.
Good afternoon, by the way.
Good afternoon, guys.
Hopefully everybody's well.
Hopefully everybody's well.
Yes. Yeah, well, Carl said, oh, let's go to work today because it's dry. We've had like so much rain. I think it was more like we were stuck in the house for 2 days and he probably just wanted to get out. And then I said, well, let's not go up to work because it's probably too wet. Let's just do lime instead. We still have lime to do. So he said, okay. I emailed everybody and then he came outside and he's like, oh my gosh, it's cold.
Yeah, it's definitely too wet though. We tried to go out the other way and I started sliding and almost hit the silver truck. So I had to back up and come out a different way because it's so wet and mushy over there.
Yeah. So, and I was like, oh, you want me to get out and move the silver truck? Well, the battery's dead.
Yeah.
Why it's giving us a problem, I don't know, because I'm almost 100% positive it was a new battery last year.
Well, it gets really cold and when we don't start it for a week, that's probably why, or 4 days. I thought we were at the last job with it. No, we took the red truck, remember? So
I talked you out of...
It hadn't been started. I started it that day.
So it hasn't been started, what, since Tuesday?
Yeah. And
Wednesday.
Yeah, and I tried starting it yesterday, so.
Yeah, and today is Saturday.
So we're not going to show you liming. We have plenty of more of that to do.
Yeah.
But we are going to show you, you guys know the wall we just talked about that we're building that's a whole landscape project with the patio and everything. And I don't know if we've shown you the drawing on what we're going to do with it.
I don't think we did because we actually revamped it a little bit since when we first put out the project quote, it was only the plantings on the back hill and moving the back hill. And even at that time, we weren't even sure. We had thrown them 2 different ideas to do a horseshoe shape, like what we are doing, or just keeping it and, you know, kind of just leveling stuff out and just making more room back there. And they obviously decided to go with the horseshoe shape. So since then, we actually Carl redraw.
Yeah, and we got all the measurements to scale perfectly on this drawing. I went and redid all of them. Yeah. And we added the patio because we're doing the patio now. And we colored it in and everything. So we'll show you that drawing so you guys get an idea of what you've been watching and what we're doing.
Yeah, the original one too also had, remember, a natural fence. We were doing a natural fence.
Yeah, with just all arborvitaes in it.
Yeah, and then he said, well, what about just fencing it in? And now we're able to. So
yeah, I'll show you the original drawing and then I'll show you the revamp drawing that we actually colored and did all the detail on.
Yeah.
And then we're going to show you, because you know we're doing that project. If you're watching, it's been in the last few videos. Actually, it's been in a lot of videos in the last month. But we're going to show you some of our older designs we drew up and then try to get video clips on them and put them in after each design we show you. Because we have all the designs except for one, but we have one video clip of that design in it too, right?
I think so.
Yeah, the big one. So, so I'm not sure how good the video clips are going to be. They are going back to 2018 that I'm taking screen recordings of off a YouTube or channel because I don't keep any video. Once I make a video, it's gone. And this project, I will do the wall project. We are going to do a complete time lapse of the whole thing when we're completely done.
Yeah. So I think that there were times, I was going to say that there were times where we almost got too busy with Spring Rush. And I don't
completely record the finished product.
Like the absolute finish, like just a slow walkthrough of everything completed. I'm
not good at taking pictures. Rachel likes me. I record everything, so I usually go back and take a screenshot off the recording.
I know.
But they're not the best. Pictures are better. They give a better field of view and everything.
You know, when you're walking, sometimes the pictures can be blurry then. And so, but we are going to try our best to just get as many winter projects that we have done and put them in this video, just to show you guys, like, you know, don't say, oh, I'm a lawn care business, so I have no work in the winter.
And I can't ever do landscaping because I'm mowing all the time.
Right.
You can do this in the winter time. You can, and once you, listen, what we're going for build up the landscaping projects, and slowly now we got a certain amount of clients we're keeping for mowing.
Right.
And as they dwindle out or get rid of us, they sell a property, I mean, a lot of them have been with us forever, so we don't see them going anywhere.
Yeah.
As they phase out, we are not going to pick up any more, especially if they're not right in a group of houses we're doing.
No, we're gonna stick to just picking up fertilizer and, you know, maintenance, like fertilizer maintenance.
Yeah.
Clients, and then just landscaping.
Because what we're trying to transition to is to have a project. Our mowing this year is going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and 1 or 2 maybe Friday. And then we're going to have off Saturday for our market out here. You'll have to go watch the other channel and see what we're going to do. We're going to be selling hopefully a lot of plants.
Yes.
And then Mondays will be our landscaping day. So hopefully things go good to where we can have Monday and Friday as our landscaping days. And then, of course, if Rachel has to stay here on Saturday to do the market, I can go and do a project if we need to work on it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we'll always figure it out. And I mean, also a market is not going to be open all day long either. No. So, you know, we can always...
Do I really see a cat walking?
Where?
Paige is, look in the mirror, guys. Paige started leash training her cat. And this is the second time he's ever been outside?
Third, maybe.
Third time he's ever been outside?
He really likes it. He's pretty far today, right?
Yeah, he is. But so needless to say, you guys will see a lot of the projects that just me and Rachel together did on our own. You can do these projects on your own together, as long as, like we've always said, keep in communication with the clients. Don't tell a client that you're going to get their project scheduled and done if you're not finished another project.
Yeah.
Or make promises that you can't. You be honest with them. We're not going to be done this project, so we just put a quote out for the next one. You'll see that drawing too. We told her we won't be able to start it until March. Now, we might start pulling stuff out if they approve it next week, because we're going to have a machine there at the other house. Yeah. So kill 2 birds with 1 stone, they say. So guys, yeah, you'll see. You can take on things.
Right. I mean, definitely homeowners do this. I know that you homeowners out there have also done projects and completely revamped your yards also. So just, it's always learning. And I mean, we have the internet. We did not have the internet like we do now, like years ago.
And the people on YouTube. We watched so many different videos over the years on building walls, and watch them over and over again. Patios, watch them over and over again, just to get it burnt in. And then as you start doing them, you get more and more experience. And another thing on equipment, if you don't have the equipment, there's always a place to rent it. Yeah. So just build it into your quote, because if you don't build into your quote, then you're not going to be happy.
And again, cross your T's and dot your I's. Do your research, know what you need to do. You know, make sure if you have to call 811, you call 811. You don't take any shortcuts. You know, do it right and use it as a really good learning tool.
And don't be afraid to reach out and ask somebody for help, for advice, even if they're on YouTube. You never know, you might get an answer back from them. If they're another guy in the lawn care business, ask them for help. A lot of guys will be more than willing to help you.
We watched many videos to try to figure out pricing.
Okay guys, so we brought you inside to show you, if you've been watching for a while, and this video is probably going to be one of our longest videos that we put up in a while, because after this, you're going to see all of our landscapes we've done in the drawings.
But it was a cool flashback though.
Yeah, when I was editing the video, it was pretty cool. Yeah. So this is the project we're working on now with the wall. See the cutout up here? I never...
We weren't sure what they were going to decide to do. So we kind of had those 2 different options, and we thought that it would just work without putting the horseshoe cutout. but we're really glad that we did. We're really glad that they went with that plan, right?
Yeah, so what we ended up doing is we revised the drawing since we're doing the patio and everything.
Oh, right, because originally, you guys see, we had 16 arborvitaes along the back there as a natural hedgerow, but we don't need that anymore.
No.
So this is what we did.
So this is the new drawing. Mm-hmm. There is a slant in the backyard in the hill. We knew that. We didn't put it in the first drawing, but I really like the second drawing. We added, of course, the patio that we're going to be doing around here. This here is going to be all, what is it, river rock, right?
River
all
rock.
in here. Mm-hmm. All the green is going to be sod here. Mm-hmm. Everything's sod. Remember, we pulled out the boxwoods over here. Yeah. Well, we cut them down. We have to pull the roots out still now. And then all up here is going to be mulch and different shrubs and bushes and phlox, ice plants all along here, some junipers.
A lot more ornamentals and like perennials and smaller plantings now because we don't have to do so much of the hedgerow in the back. So we were able to do, you know, more flowering shrubs and just... I don't know. We tried to add interest instead of just like all evergreens.
This is a forsythia.
Yeah.
The one that we have to dig out still. And these are red twig dogwoods here.
Mm-hmm. And there is going to be actually more in the plan than that's on this because we're going to be...
That's the stuff we dug up. The lilies and stuff that we dug up when we were pulling all this stuff out of here.
Right. We're going to incorporate the lilies. And I think that I even... have some of the lamb's ears left that I saved that I'd like to incorporate up there somewhere because because we could even incorporate them like somewhere.
Yeah.
So
and the yellow here is all creeping Jenny in between the phlox and stuff. So.
And what we've always noticed, regardless, is once we get on site with the amount of plants. You know, sometimes it looks different or it looks better set up in a different way than we had planned on the paper.
Definitely.
We're only doing this by eye and we're not doing this with a CAD program. Obviously, that would be the best way to do it.
Now, this is all by skill. This whole drawing is skill.
Right.
Every inch on here equals 5 feet on here. So this is, if this is, say, 15 inches, it's 75 feet.
Yeah.
Across, and same this way, and with all the plants, it's all the same. We try to do it the best of skill as we can. Now, any of you guys can do this with the ruler, everything. Just get your measurements and draw. What we like to do first is draw out all the border of the building, anything like this here is the house. We draw out the outline of the house, and then we'll draw our beds around the house. In this one, they don't want any plants around the house because they have a dog. There is another one we worked on, and we're in the process of going back and forth with the client. And we, most likely, it's a matter of doing a section at a time on this one. So we're probably going to do all the front here, and then just prune all these bushes here until next season, and then do that second part.
Yeah, because this stuff is not here.
Yeah.
There is boxwoods that go down here.
And after it's pruned, it will look nice.
Yeah.
We just gave her a drawing with that included if she wanted to do that, and she likes it. They just want to do it one section at a time.
Yeah.
And you can offer that to your clients. That's up to you. We do.
Like another idea would be just maybe just doing like ripping everything out this season. I was telling Coral, and just putting like you know, base plants. So like the pieris, the rhododendron, you know, the nandinas and the arborvitae. And then next season we then would have added like this and this. But the way that the house is set up, it is going to look really nice if we completely just redo the front with all the new plantings.
Yeah, and then prune all this back and mulch everything, though. So
yeah, everything will be mulch because we don't want to just half mulch. But yeah, so hopefully we close that deal and we have another one. And then we have another idea in the works, but we did not draw anything up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that.
But yes, we do have all kinds of drawings that we do. This is one that we did at one point. Really nice. I like this one. This is and then I have a book with other ones, but you guys will see that in the video here afterwards. We have the drawings in front of them, the year we did these projects and everything else.
Yeah, you guys will have to see how close we get to this actual plan.
And then, I mean, our goal is to do more of these. I would like to have one of these landscape projects a month eventually.
It would be
if
really
not
nice,
more.
yeah.
But that's our goal. But hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of this video. It's all the different landscapes we've done over the last 2018, 4 years, I think.
Yeah.
So, and we did have other projects that we did. We just put mainly the ones that I had a drawing for, that we actually drew up and did the landscape. I think there's one in there that we didn't do. We just redid the rock pathway and the flagstones and the mulch and fixed the drainage problem in that one.
Right, so we didn't have to redraw that up.
Yeah, but guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
And be happy.
Or at least try, guys.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. We're gonna dig all this out, curb around here, and put a bed right there. This is what I got done so far. Hand spaded all this out.
We did this, we're watering everything. Under the path. Around the front. Are they happy, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very professional.
Very professional. We sell the business.
Look at all this pink.
Yep. All the fire witch dianthus are starting to bloom. We lost light. So happy. Good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Why do you like to steal my hat?
Oh, shoot. Sorry. I forgot that was yours. This is the boss's new hat.
Yeah, so he broke my other hat. It was just
it got trampled on.
Trampled on. But do you guys like my new cup too? Look. Boss lady.
This is what happens, I guess, when you have lazy contractors and they don't do things right. So when I dug all the grass out, I found this under here. From the gutter, the downspout to here, they just buried it under the dirt in the grass. It's doing absolutely nothing there. What it should have done is came under the ground out into the middle of the yard and had one of them green things hooked to it so the water comes up. So now I gotta wait for the homeowner to come home. If I leave this here, it's just only gonna cause problems in the future. So what I'll do is I'll come from the corner under here, right out to the middle of the yard here, and let it drain up out of one of the little pop-up things. But I mean, this gutter wasn't even draining, I imagine.
Yeah, look at all the water still coming out of it as you're, look at that.
Oh, man. See, some things, that's why you gotta account for it a little bit more time, because...
Right, you never know what's gonna pop up.
I mean... Did all this, put an orange sedge grass here, spaded out all these beds, lilies here. This is a dwarf spruce, more candy tough, more what are they called, dianthus fire witch. So as you see, we spaded all this, you'll see in the before, and then we came all the way down here with candy tough, fire witch, dianthus, lavender right here, and we did these over here, 3 more lavender, and then another dwarf Alberta spruce, more lilies, and then we put another orange sedge grass over here. So, and this project was hard because of all the rocks, but we're done with it now. I sprayed the grass to get rid of these dandelions, so that's how see how I did. This is the first time spraying So I put granular down, and this is the first time spraying. I think I mixed it right. I did about 1 1/8 of an ounce to a gallon. So for spot spraying. So we're done for today. Didn't get no mowing in, so we'll be a little backed up, but turned out really nice. Oh, and I put that pop-up drain here, cut out the grass, ran it under the rock. So.